William Adams, WibbyBlogs.com. I am so excited. Lithuania's the Roop, the group that was a favorite to win Eurovision 2020. They are doing well in Lithuania, even if Eurovision has been canceled. They're busy recording an album, and I'm so excited to say they are here right now to take your questions. Should we talk about it?
Let's do this.
Let's do this.
Let's do this.
Vaidotas, Robertas, Mantas, hello.
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 Hello. Hi there.
So as a starting point, could each of you guys please introduce yourself and let us know what role you play in the Roop?
My name is Mantas. I play guitar and I'm also the co-author of pretty much all of the songs.
Hi, my name is Robertas. I'm a drummer and song composer for the Roop.
Hi, my name is Vaidotas, and I'm the lead singer and keyboardist.
So is one of you the leader, or is it more of like a shared responsibility?
Yeah, so we do have different responsibilities and share them, but I call Vaidotas the director.
Of course, Mantas gets the biggest attention from fans and media, and in my opinion, it's okay, it's natural. Despite playing on stage, each of us have some roles. For example, I am responsible for technical rider and safe driving to hit a gig when we are on the road.
We share some responsibilities, but I take many things in my own hands. I'm the one who works only with the band and has no other job. So, yeah, you can call me the leader.
Obviously, the world's struggling with difficult news about the coronavirus pandemic. We're really curious, how are you guys doing? How are you staying busy during this strange period?
That might be boring, but I have a full-time job, so that still takes the majority of my time. It's just that I have to work from home now. But that allows me to spend more time with my wife. And recently we bought a 5,000-piece jigsaw puzzle.
Now, when we are all working from home, I can tell you that's a challenge. Because I have to work on bands, businesses, and at the same time work on my regular job, and help my son with lessons. So it's a little bit busy time.
I thought that this quarantine will give me more spare time, but I was wrong. We are having a lot of interviews and they take time. But I don't complain. In addition to interviews, we are also working on new songs. I like this part the most.
You guys had so much momentum behind you in recent weeks. You were the bookies' favorite at one point to win Eurovision. And then the bad news came that the Eurovision Song Contest 2020 was going to be canceled. How did you react to that?
It was obviously very sad, but it was not a surprise, having in mind the whole situation that developed with the pandemic. But yeah, the sad part was because we understood that we would not have the opportunity to show what Lithuania has this year, had in this case.
Say no more.
I still cannot wrap my head around the fact that Eurovision has been cancelled.
So just hours after Eurovision 2020 was canceled, your fans took to social media and they said the Roop must sing for Lithuania at next year's contest. So the Lithuanian broadcaster has now said that they're not going to internally select you, but that you can have an automatic spot in the final of next year's national selection. What do you think about that? Will you accept the offer and compete in Lithuania's national selection in 2021?
Yeah, so now we basically know that they are not choosing us to represent Lithuania in 2021. There will still be a national selection where we have a chance to take part in and in the grand final, as far as I understood. But I still think there might be a chance for us to perform on Fire on Eurovision 2021 stage, maybe as a guest. We honestly have no idea what's going to happen next year. I mean, we can't decide yet whether we are going to participate or not, because this year we participated only when we felt that we had a really, really good song. We'll see what next year brings.
Firstly, we would like to thank all our new fans around the globe. It may sound like a cliche, but we really feel your love and support. Thank you for that. But will we participate in the national selection? We do not know yet. We haven't made the decision, and I don't think we will anytime soon. Even right now, we are working on new songs. So, with or without Eurovision, we will release a new album and spread our music around the world.
What do you guys think about the EBU's decision to require returning artists to sing new songs in 2021? The fact that Eurovision 2020 songs are effectively cancelled for the competition.
Well, the decision must be respected, but I don't think that's the best that they could have come up with.
I don't like this, but I respect it. I think it was very hard for them to choose a decision like this.
In my opinion, it's not the right decision.
Do you think that On Fire would still have, the heat, the appeal a year later after being a hit already?
Yeah, that is a possible risk, and I think if we're coming back with something even better.
That's the point. I think it will be hard to be on the same heat a year later. On the other hand, I hope On Fire will not be forgotten.
There are many timeless songs. So I think On Fire could be one of them. Yes.
On Fire had this lovely message about age and people's potential. Could we rewind and just have you unpack the meaning and story behind the song?
I believe one of the problems which are still broadly tolerated in this world is ageism. What I mean is that people are too often judged based on their age, not on their abilities. So with this song, we try to fight the status quo. And in this song, I say that someone told me I'm too old, but I don't feel like that. So we wrote the song and came to Eurovision to spread this message and inspire others to be always on fire.
What do you think about the viral success of the On Fire dance on TikTok? And have you always been such a natural dancer?
Am I an amazing dancer? I don't know, but thank you. Talking about TikTok, I did nothing special. Everything came naturally, I just put a dance routine on it and people found it engaging. To be honest, I have so much fun watching others doing the dance.
We mentioned this earlier, but you faced competition from some really big names on the Lithuanian music scene at your national selection. Were you surprised to have won, or did you sort of have faith and confidence in your song and performance from the very beginning?
Yeah, that did come as a great surprise in the end, because in one of the qualifying rounds we didn't even finished in the first position. So the competition was really tough, and we were not expecting it to the very, very last moment.
Yep, it was a little bit surprising, but it's a proof of how strong the song and the whole performance was.
I felt that we have an international hit and we can win. Yes, I was worried about the decision of jury. And I recall myself thinking, God, okay, or life, universe, call it as you wish. Please guide me through this. If it's time to win, let it be.
If you compete next year, what genre would you want to dive into? Would it be similar to your recent efforts in the Lithuanian final, or would you go in a whole new direction?
Good question, but no idea at all. First thought was let's try not to copy anything we did this year.
A beautiful one with meaning.
And lastly, guys, what's the big memory or lesson that you take away from your Eurovision journey so far?
Everything is possible.
I will not forget that moment when we were told that we are the winners. And the biggest lesson is that no matter what, people's health and safety is always first, so stay safe and take care.
I realized that some people lack the courage to take brave actions in unstable situations. I also learned that no matter what happens, remember that you always have a choice. Either to passively observe as life happens to you, or actively create it yourself. You are better than you think.
Oh, Vaidotas, Robertas, Mantas, the three of you slay the three musketeers, three kings, three wise men, but just one Roop. Thank you so much for talking to us. You know, we're really hoping that we will see you on the next road to Eurovision in the Netherlands. You deserve to be there slaying, whether that's the national final, whether that's Eurovision. We can't wait to see what happens. You kill it, you slay, you're on fire, you don't need a fire extinguisher, you keep going.